Hello everyone, hello future me. Today is December the 23rd, 10:34 a.m. It's the first day of the challenge, first day of the journey. So let's get straight to it. First of all, the market is currently dumping. It's extremely weak on BTC since market opened at 9:30. Even before that, it's extremely weak. It dumped by 3%, which is huge. If I remove everything, because I don't want to see these. The market dumped. It could not hold anything. Backtested the breakout. Not the break. Yeah, well, the bearish breakout. I'm pretty sure either we form another, because we have some sort of support here with this. We either form some sort of double bottom here, and then maybe a relief rally of this sort. Something like that, but this, I mean, I am not completely certain of it. Maybe we take this liquidity to bait people, to destroy the shorts, and then we go down for another leg. But it's going to be Christmas, the eve of Christmas, the next day of Christmas, so it's the New Year, so liquidity should dry up. I do expect this liquidity to be taken. There's absolutely no way we don't take it. Absolutely no way. Especially also, it's possible for this one too, but that would be like super bearish for a continuation. In terms of ETH, I already marked my my liquidity area, which is on the 15. It didn't take it. We tried it twice, 3 times actually. We didn't take it. Do I expect it to be taken? Most likely. This is liquidity. This is liquidity. This is liquidity again. So you have a lot of liquidity building here. So I suspect something like this will happen. Just anything of the sort like this would be good. But how bearish it looks, maybe this second option would be better. The second option would be way better, especially if we take this low out. So yeah, I think that will happen. The way it looks is just completely destruction. Also, I'm looking at my indicators. Awesome oscillator is barely moving up. It's taking a sweet time. We crossed the MACD, but that doesn't mean anything. If we look at the 12, yeah, this looks like a game over to me. EMAs, I only look at the 9 EMA, and from the looks of it, this is just clean breakdown. It just doesn't want to stop. It could not hold above the daily resistance to the green one. The weekly we backtested it and we're dumping, so I suspect we're gonna test these. I don't know, because everybody's looking at these, right? Everybody's looking at these. So if I go back on the 3-day, which would be easier, and if I use this one, I'd like to clean this chart first. It's too much information. Let's do a quick top-down analysis. So let's put the magnet on. So this is the yearly. This is the yearly as well. I'd suspect this is the yearly too, yeah. So now we have the monthly, sorry. Monthly, 100% this one right here. So we have a monthly here. I could put it up top, but I liked it more as the support here instead of a... At top it just feels weird to me. You're leaving too much liquidity at the bottom side. This one too is really good. And I think we're set. This one? These two? I think we could do the... Could be argued that we have something like this, but it's just way too many lines. If I go on the daily, I mean, we kind of understand it, right? Because I can put it on the weekly and it would be the same thing. Let me not remove those, because I can compare with the weekly. The weekly would be here. That's the weekly, so yeah. I think I'll leave this monthly. It's pretty good, but these two monthlies, they encompass the weekly, so we're gonna leave it at that. We'll just have a huge zone. Probably the 618 as well, right? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Not really good. What about BTC? Like to remove also these drawings. They're super old. Top down again. And BTC is on a roll here. Monthly. 100% this has to be that. 100% that. Can I put it in order? Because this is really annoying. Can I put my monthly here? No, I can't. Shame. Monthly here again. Is this better? I think it is. Even because of that. We can do the weekly there. What's the weekly here? This could be the weekly, but I'll just keep it as at that, because if we enter this range, then it's back to Armageddon bearish. Okay. We can add a weekly here for resistance, and then we can go on the daily. This could be also weekly resistance. I'll add it for now, but I'm pretty sure there has to be a daily around that. Yeah, this daily is way better. Personally. Yeah, I mean, this is a daily, but I'll keep it as a weekly. What else? Also, I'm looking at Phantom for a retracement to up and then a short, or Rats. Popcat. I think Rats is a good short. I just need to wait a bit more time. It has no liquidity though, so I mean, every shitcoin has no liquidity. Something like this, if we can get it to go higher to here and then back, that'll be good. I mean, it would have been nice in the morning, but I was not present. That's a shame. This would have been a fantastic short, especially when this closed like this. I would have probably shorted like this. And then target the liquidity of this candle, which would have been a 1.5R, something like that. Maybe a 2R for these liquidities here, but we didn't take them, so I would have probably done something like this because of this liquidity here. Or this support, sorry. So it would have been good. But this is what I'm looking for, something like this. If it doesn't happen, let's say that's the first plan is this. Second plan is, do I short if it breaks this low? I don't think I would. Unless it's on extreme volume and something's happening with BTC and ETH. But I really want to short. Even a Phantom. Such a shame that we missed the move. This would have been an easy short if we shorted here at 9:30 in the morning. Something like this, 4%. Okay, well, let's keep analyzing. So this is what I'm thinking. Liquidity is going to be taken on this 100%. Just no doubt in my mind we're going to take that liquidity. This is a good daily block here. Daily support. Once, twice. Almost this one at 3 times. No way we don't backtest this or get close to it. So yeah, I think I'll move to the money chest list versus ETH. So I'm just going to load all of them. Remove these. And we'll look at those that are complete shit. Okay, so after analysis, there's two of them that I really like to trade today. FTM is currently pumping after a huge setup here. I would like to do this right now, to be honest. It looks really, really good. I would like to long this, and if I put the EMA on my moving averages are currently worthless at the moment. So the 5 minutes, MACD and everything, it's looking bullish. 15, not so much, but it should be going. If it keeps pumping, it's going to be bullish, so we have some time. 30-minute is shit. If I remove the 4 EMA, 2 hours, 4 hours, So everything is shit. It's only the 15 and the 5. So I'm basically scalping right here. This should be an entry right now. And I'm also looking at rats if it breaks this trend line here. So I have two of them. I'm going to put them in positions or in analysis. Whoops, wrong thing. I'll put them in S tier. Those are the ones that I'm focusing on. So I think I'm going to go on FTM right now. FTM or rats. So I don't have much time to do this. This is the wrong one. Okay, so either with this one I long it or FTM I long it. I think FTM for me is, this is the play right here. I think I'm too late, but I'll still long. Wow. I should have done it when I felt it in my bones. Exactly where I placed it. Fuck me. Do I FOMO this? I don't think it's a FOMO. Is it a FOMO? If I do enter, what's my stop loss? Because it's really late. 1%? Okay, dude, we don't have much time for this. I think we longed this extremely late. Extremely late, and I hate it. Like, I really hate it. Oh, what a shame, man. What a shame. This was a valid setup, especially on the 2 minute with this candle here that was resting. Even this was a valid long. Damn. But this should have been a long roughly here. Something like this. Stop loss below this. This would have been really good as well. No, I'm just longing super late here. Oh, what a shame, man. So I think it's still okay because we're back into this range here. We broke through it, but it's really, really bad entry. If I check the EMA, wow, the EMA is so low. So there's no way we don't hit this EMA. So it's quite possible that we do something like this where we just consolidate like this and then we keep going for another round up while the EMA goes higher like this. So that's what I think is going to happen. Unless we are extremely bullish and then something happened on the market that I'm not seeing. Nothing. Was there any news? Yeah, today was nothing. Maybe something happened. Nope. There's no news. And I'm getting murdered here. What a bad entry. What a bad entry. Horrible entry. We'll see how this 5 minute keeps going, but this is what I think is going to happen. If so, I think, where would you put your take profit? Because it already hit the 618, right? Which it did. Wow, man, what a bad entry. We bought at the 618 resistance. Let's see, BTC. Oops, I moved that by accident. Yeah, so I was correct in my analysis that we're gonna have a bounce here. I don't suspect it's gonna be a huge one. The 50%. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Something like this. And then I don't know, maybe here or just dumps again. Yeah. It's currently going okay, but it's a shit entry. Keep repeating that. This has to be analyzed. Convincingly analyzed. Okay, we'll put a stop loss here. I'm gonna take profit at 99.2, something like that. How much? 1.5 R is 99.3. I'll put at 99.5 and we'll see what happens. If it decides to take it out, I think I'll modify this as well to include a 0.65. 0.65. I hate it, but I'll just copy the color. Can I remove this background color because I hate it? There we go. So we'll see what happens. Overall, it's looking good, but it's such a shame. Yeah, such a shame. So originally our entry should have been somewhere around this area where I wanted to take it, somewhere around here. And if we even took this, which would have been really bad, would have been a 2R, 2.5R. We're already taking profit. Okay, we'll analyze this a bit later. Let's see what happens. So currently it's consolidating a bit. I'm a bit worried that I'm gonna get stopped out because it's already pumped quite a bit, quite a bit. A 4% pump in the span of 5-6 minutes. Just crazy. ETH is extremely exploding, right? Yeah. So the 30 minutes moving average, 200 moving average. I do suspect we're gonna take these highs, 3,400. Or we're gonna go higher. However, I am worried for my shitty long position. Would I be closing if I had it here? I think I would have put the stop loss like this, somewhere here. Maybe below the 200 on the 2 minute and just chill. But for now, two things can happen. Either on the 2 minute, if I look at it, future here, magician, is we consolidate a bit and then we take this and then we go back down, or we go down now and it's over. I do not believe that this is gonna happen. I do not believe that this is gonna happen. It's just not possible. Why do I say that? Um, we've been so bearish that we're so bearish right now that even this V recovery to me, like this one yesterday, V recovery, it just doesn't want to break through. The only way it breaks through is if BTC does something or Ethereum does something. But if I look at the 1 hour, 2 hour, this is way too big a bit. The daily is still breaking down, so it has to touch this EMA though, especially on the 12 hour. I touched it once. I touched it on the 8. Okay, well, my long has gone to shit, which I thought it would. Wow. This is the option 1, which is like a 70% from happening, and option 2 is, now let's say 60, 35, and then a 5%. Why are you dumping? Oof. Yeah, it's, my long is over. ETH dumped. There's everything dumped. I think we need to close here. We missed the opportunity here, and we're just gonna get out at break even. Well, relatively break even. I think we're gonna take profit 80, 85, 15. Could even reach the 618. What a joke. Were the others able to reach the 618? Yeah, this guaranteed it. It did. Still dumping. Probably did. Probably did. Yeah, it did. This didn't. So bonk is off my long list. Do I still think it cannot go out higher? Stock market is chilling. There's barely any volume, I think. Yeah, volume is dead on the stock market. Was it the same thing last year? Every Christmas? Yeah. On the 24th, 24th, they're dead. Volume is dead. March, December. Yeah, the volume is dead. Oh, this is November. Volume is kind of dead. Yeah, so I'm expecting dead volume. Wow. Yeah, I should have put my stop loss instead of just looking at the market, but this is the game over. Dude, what a shame. Yeah, I want out. I want to wait for the final candle to close. By the looks of it, I do not know. By the looks of it, I do not. This should have been my stop loss. I just didn't put it. So first mistake, we choked on the entry. Second mistake, could I have taken the 1R? It didn't even hit it. Second mistake was no stop loss. It's just going. It keeps going. So 1R is here. This is dying. This is dying. Everything is dying. What a fantastic day to trade. Am I right, guys? The low liquidity, we love to see it. Dude, I really thought we were going to hit this. Okay, the third mistake I'm making is now I'm hoping. I'm praying, please, please, please pump, please, please. EMA, it hit it, which is good. But we're so far off my strategy on the 9 EMA holding that it's just bad. I mean, technically speaking, it could do this, right? Can it do that? I don't think it can do that. So where do you think it's going to go? If we look at ETH, can it do something like this? It's already doing it, but can it do more? Something like that? I think this, but the way it's doing it, it's not possible. Thinking of two things that can happen right now. It closes bullish roughly around this area. And then it dumps it back down. It takes this liquidity on the 5, where I want to put my stop loss now. Because that's what they always do, is they take the quick liquidity. They aim for liquidity. OP backed up, Link backed up. These are the ones where I was saying that they can pump up. Okay, wow. Huge recovery, huge 5-minute recovery. Huge. Humongous. It may be a bait candle. So, first mistake is this, not taking the long here where I wanted to take it. Second mistake is not setting a stop loss, which we barely held it, mental stop loss. And I'm thinking maybe my thought process here right now is, yes, the 5 closed bullish. This liquidity will 100% get taken right here on the 5-minute. That will 100% get taken. If I remove these, that will 100% get taken. 100%. It's just a matter of time. Now I have to decide, will this go up or will this go down? I'm currently feeling greedy. Quite greedy right now, so I want to maintain this take profit. Will that be possible with my strategy? Ooh, this looks dead. Can I look at ETH quick? Please don't dump while I look. Yeah, this looks dead, dude. I've seen this candle so many times. This looks dead. I want out. Quick profit, please. Something like this. Let's look at the 1-minute. I don't think it's going to get there, man. I think this is our chance because I already hit it on this 1-minute resistance here. It barely managed to hit the candlestick and now it dumped back down. Why is the 1-minute looking so funky? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think this is over. It just looks super over to me. How much do we stand to make? How many R's? 0.3. plus the fees. 0.25, so it's barely break even. But we'll take it. Do I really think it's gonna go down? What if it doesn't? Why do I want to close? Because I am fearful of losing the trade. I am fearful of losing the trade. Is it a valid fear? I mean, it looks kind of shit. It looks kind of shit. 15 looks good. 30 looks good. The 1 hour candle, they can always get retraced like any other. This held, this held, this held. I think everything held except mine, no? Whiff doing good, Doge doing good, Pepe's like mine, Blanc like mine, OP, Sui. Okay, did we get unlucky or is FTM versus ETH is holding well? OP, I mean that is eh. Zai is eh. So these are out of the question. What about OP? OP is the only one, but we didn't have it on the list. So my entry is at 09781. I need to put this down just a bit lower. No, I think this is fine. So let's see what happens. I would like to maintain this trade. To stay on it. I just have a really, 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 really bad feeling. Like a really bad feeling. Wow. Wow. And you think my coin is not gonna dump? You think my coin is not gonna dump? While everything is dumping back down? Oh wow, this would have been a good short. This would have been a really good short here. Can we short now? Will this be a good short here? Oh man. Yeah, I want out. I want out. I want out. Get me out. Do I put a stop loss here? I think I'll do that. We lose barely 5.5 R. So now it's just the hand of the market. And the hand of the market. With holding, Doge holding. Yeah, I think this is doomed, dude. This is hella doomed. Although the 5 is holding, but this is gonna get taken 100%. What if it gets taken and then it pumps? Do you re-enter? The question is probably not. Probably not. I will not re-enter. Unless we... What if we break this high? Do you re-enter? What if we does this? Do you re-enter here? Probably not. I'll look for a short there. So, yeah, this is over. Just hope it's not over, that's the thing. I feel like this is probably a really good short. If we dump. Oh, even the 5 moving average, huge. My long is holding for whatever reason. Yeah, okay, so 100%, I just had a feeling in my stomach. The way it looks, my mentality changed. We're gonna do this. We'll delete that, delete that. We're going to do this and dump. That's what's gonna happen. Usually the 2 minute will, when this crosses, previously it used to be a dead sentence. So it's dead, it's dead. This is during the warning, so it doesn't matter. Crosses, it's dead. And it's slowly dumping here. Slowly moving down, and then it completely collapses. The RSI is moving back up here. Yeah, so for example, this is it. Dumps a bit, but this was a quick one. Here is good, here is good, but this is not really a good example. So it dumped and then it tries to recover. That's the thing. It dumps and then it tries to recover. To have an example, mm, here could be the example, but this is already pumped out of its mind. I think something like this here. Pumps and then tries to recover. And it does recover. But yeah, what if I was in this position? What if I was these people in this position? Would I have closed already? I think my stop loss would have been set here by now. If I was like this. But I would already close because I already hit my 2.5 hour. I would have to be doing like this now. Yeah. I think it's likely that it's over. Especially before Christmas, December 23rd. Yeah, this took my stop loss if I entered a position. Would have been slightly too early. Wow, what a shame. What a shame. The volume is here for PopCat. Volume also almost non-existent for FTM. A million FTM is how much? $1 million? Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So we want to put our stop loss here. If it doesn't go now, will it go? If it doesn't go now, will it go? If it doesn't go now, will it go? What if it does this? Do you think it's gonna go back up? In all honesty, no, I don't think it will. I definitely don't think it will. So I think I'll 7.5 is where I've had my stop loss. If I put down the 5 minute, something like this. I'm losing 0.3R, which is good. So let's see what happens with this. Most likely than not, it's gonna take the high, which it did. What about ETH? Did not. BTC did not. Popcat did. MyCoin did. Shitcoin did. WIF did. OP did, is pumping. So everything is going good for now. We had a quick oopsie. That almost happened. Okay, if it reverses back down now, I think it's over. And I want out. Do I want out now? Am I being greedy? Am I being greedy? I think I am. I think I definitely am being greedy. I definitely am being greedy right now. 100%. 100%. 100. Take profit 99. That's what's gonna be it. Right here. Somewhere around here. 15 looks good. It just has to close well. Yeah, I was being greedy. Damn, 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 damn. Where were the shorts short? Taking this liquidity? Why does it have to be always a liquidity grab? It doesn't have to be. Just short this here? That looks way too bullish. I believe this is over. Yeah, it's straight up over, and we missed our 1 hour target because we got greedy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Something like this now. In the meantime, we should open our Excel journal and track our trade. Enable macros. So I think we entered 11:48. 11:48. Can I just do something like this to see it? Okay, so it was December the 23rd at 11:48 a.m. Trade duration, no idea. We'll put it on 1 minute. It's FTM, futures, long, shares, risk. Yeah, $10. Return, no idea. Setup, momentum. Time frame was probably 2 minutes that I was looking at. No, my decision was on the 5 minute. My decision was on the 5 minute. Okay, it's still looking good. We'll increase our stop loss just a bit more. Less loss. It's just above, so it's probably something like this. The return, we should have to do it. Entry, too fucking late. Exit process. These we can do it later. Add. I think I'll just let it run. There's nothing much I can do here except close for a meager 0.3R. If I take a step back, it doesn't look that bad. Let me just consolidate around here, and I should maybe extend my stop loss back down here. Right now what I'm thinking is I should probably close because I don't want to lose the money that I currently have, even if it's 0.1 R. I don't think I'm deviating from the strategy. It just looks extremely like it's gonna reverse. The resistance here is so strong. So strong. So I think I'll put another resistance mark, something like this. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah, resistance, resistance, support, fails, breaks out, fails, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Man, I can't believe our greed got the best of us. Can't wait to look back at this recording a couple of months from now and just say, wow, how much I improved. That's what I would do if I was not in that position. Yeah, this would have been a really good short as well. What if I want to short? Okay, what if I want to short? Let's think of this. What if I want to short? Would I short now? Would I short now? Would I short now? Let's think of this. Mm, I fucking hate that I did not take profit. I fucking hate it from the bottom of my bones. I fucking hate it that I didn't take profit. Why are you so weak? Why are you so weak? For fuck's sake. Well, that was the trade. I fucking hate myself for not taking profit. Should have been a 1R, but we got greedy. So first mistake is entering late. Second mistake, not putting a stop loss. We got lucky with this one. It was a mental stop loss, but either case. And then third mistake, we got greedy because we wanted to hit somewhere around here. We just didn't want to give it to us. Just didn't want to give it to us. Unbelievably stupid trade. Not fucking believable. At least the stop loss was really tight. That was really good though. I really wanted to move the stop loss here to end, let it run. But it's just curving down on the 5 minute and 3 minutes, so I think this is over. So I should look for shorts. Should definitely look for shorts. At the same time, this market has no liquidity, so I don't even know, even if the entry is correct. Even if everything is correct, everything looks like shit. To short or to long. It's just a PvP contest right now, and I hate it. I hate every second of it. So 0.15. That was it. I'm currently emotionally not in balance. I'm emotionally unstable. I want to revenge trade and re-enter a position. So what I'll do is I'll take a break and come back to this later. Okay, so I'm back from a quick break. I was FOMOing too long, but now everything looks like it's gonna correct. Most of it are starting to correct. This would have been a nice short. This would have been a nice short. Well, I had it originally here, but it would have worked out really well. So I'm thinking of shorting FTM right now, especially since it's starting to go down on the 5, the 15 barely moving. It's a low liquidity market. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is at least the 50% is going to get touched. And for that reason, I'm going to short it. And it looks like a pretty good short to me, especially with the stop loss around here. That looks pretty good. I'm just being greedy because I want maybe a push up, and then I'll short that. But who will buy it? Who's gonna buy now? Probably nobody. So I'm just gonna short now. Just a bit more, just a bit more, just a bit more, just a bit more. I think this is fine. Short here. Fill me. Okay, we did get filled. And now let's see. Stop loss roughly here. 98. And we'll just put it above that. And take profit maybe this area here, so 96. 96.2 would be good. 96.2 should be a 1R trade. Let's see what happens. So entry is at 97.2. Yeah, exactly where this closes, so it should be something like this. Let's just move it a bit lower, something like that. 97.27. So I'm trading on ZoomX, so I'm just using Binance for charting. So that would be FTM USD. If I look at Bybit, because that's the same route. So here would be 27. Oh, it should be something like this. Okay, so let's see what happens. Either we hold this liquidity and it's not getting taken, holding this support right here. If we go back to FTM, we hold this here, or we really come back down into this range. We'll see. It just doesn't want to move. That's the thing. Rats is moving. Probably should have shorted that shitcoin instead. Probably should have shorted that way earlier. Popcat. Yeah, I mean, this is a joke, to be honest, for me to short FTM. I don't know why I shorted FTM. So I'm like, oh, it still has to break down and blah, 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 but like, yes, it has to break down. However, it's holding, and it's holding strong compared to the others. This is breaking down. This broke. This broke. This broke. This, wow. This, wow. So I think we shorted something semi-strong. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. To be honest, I kind of want to let it run and not come back to it. But we'll see. Yeah, man, these wicks are really, really annoying me. These 5-minute wicks are really annoying me. The same thing happened here like this yesterday night on FTM and on ETH probably as well. Yes, the same thing happened, and we managed to get to the 618, I believe. If we take it from here, yes, almost the 786. So 618 from the bottom, 786 from that, and it completely reversed almost to the middle of the 15-minute. So the target should be this here. Technically, the target should be somewhere around here. That's what should be the target of this, which is most likely not going to happen. I don't know how it's going to do it, something like this, but it's going to go down here, and then it's going to reverse. Or it's extremely bullish, and I'm going to get stopped out. Either one of them. Or it does some bullshit, and then does this, and then this. Either one of them. What I believe is going to happen is my trade is going to lose. My trade is going to get stopped out because I entered the trade too late. Again. Respectively. I don't think it's late. I think we just entered on a strong coin. But we also entered late on a strong coin, which is fantastic. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. We should have just waited just a bit more, but how am I supposed to know that this is going to go up? The 1 minute MACD. Yeah. That should have told me everything. Dude, what a PvP shit market. What a shit PvP market. I think I need to stop trading for the day. Take my 2 small losses. and review them and work on something else. Both trades are late. That's the main issue. Both trades are late. The, originally, we should have entered here like this. This would have been a fantastic trade. But we were so concerned with our long that we just didn't see it. We saw Popcat short here. We saw Gala short here. Oh, now, oh no, I want in, I want in. Give me in, get me in. And now I'm getting murdered. Yeah. I'm not gonna move my stop loss. It gets stopped, it gets stopped. I'll come back in 15 minutes to this. 15 minutes looks extremely good if it closes like this. It held a 15 EMA. Should have probably held to our long and put our stop loss here. But how am I supposed to know that this was not going to happen? Or this, or this, or this, or it takes the low, or this, or this, or this, or this. Well, this didn't take the low, but it's getting close. What a shame. We'll see what happens. I'll be back in 15 minutes. The 1 hour is going to close. It looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty good to me. So I suspect we're going to have a green candle next one. Unless we are completely dead, it's going to be a green candle. We're going to get stopped out. I'm pretty sure we're going to get stopped. Pretty sure. Too many wicks. That want to get taken, true, but it looks so strong compared to the rest. It looks so strong compared to the rest. Let's just do a quick analysis. Popcat, it should have been shorted. Everything is dumping. Wow, Sui is holding strong. My fucking shit trade. What's happening with Blur? This really retraced. I need to redo the analysis on this. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but by the looks of it, it's over. Pretty sure it's going to be a green candle the next 5 minutes. Has to be. Has to be. So I'll be back in 15-20 minutes. Okay, so I'm back from my quick break. By the looks of it, I'm 100% going to get stopped, and by the looks of it, I'd like to long this. But then I'm swip, swap, swip, swap, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. You know, I'm long, short, long, short, long, short. Now I want to long this. Because BTC corrected, ETH corrected, everything corrected. So yeah, I'm probably already stopped out. There we go. I don't know how much we lost. Almost 1 hour. Which is a fucking shame. Because I was telling myself that I want to close my short around here, but every candle was playing against me. Every candle was like, nope, it's gonna dump. No, it's gonna dump. No, it's gonna dump. No, it's gonna dump. It's gonna dump. This time it's gonna dump. Nope. This time it's gonna dump. Nope. This time it's gonna dump. Nope. This time it's gonna dump, and it never did. So I got baited by candles, by some PvP trash. Oh, what a shame, man. So many mistakes. I still think like we're gonna correct. And my fear, I was thinking about it. My fear is when I was looking at this, we're gonna go somewhere here to grab the liquidity and then back down. That's what I'm thinking. And it looks like it's happening, so I lost 1 hour for nothing. Honestly, this can go anywhere. I'm gonna take another stab at it. Do I want to do that? To me, this is gonna pump. Something's gonna happen that is gonna make it pump. Am I FOMOing into this? I am. I kind of want to revenge trade. This is a disaster. Looking at the 2 minute, because I believe we're gonna have something like this. And we're gonna go back down to here. We'll see though. Honestly, I want to risk it, but I'm so convinced that it's not gonna work that I don't want to enter. Would I not long this? Because this looks pretty good to long. If only we had this. If only we stuck to our plan. I really don't know where this can go. This can go up, it can go down, it can go sideways. It doesn't really matter. Probably it's gonna go sideways, most likely than not. Because I want to do something like this and target this. That's what I want to do. But the way these candles are forming, I mean, to be honest, it's not that bad. But it's just BTC, man. You know what, dude? I'm just gonna risk a 75% position, 65% position, whatever this is, 66.6. And do it. Should be somewhere around here. I wish. If we look at the 5. Yeah, I'm down with that. I don't want to put it here because if I put it there, if it decides to go up, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Wow. I don't think my entry is valid. I think it's just a FOMO revenge trade entry. Like, I want my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Can I close this? Worthless. Let's say it does work. 100% we're taking this liquidity. I'll target something like this. Maybe even more.
I think it is clear to recognize that I'm trading an extremely low liquidity, low volume, PvP destruction market conditions. And so I think I am done trading until the New Year's. Unless I get like extremely good setups. Like this one. This was a massive setup. That would have worked out. Or this one. Anything that explodes on the 5 and it goes here. Red's prime example here. FTM prime example here. And just short it. Or here. Or here. I'd like to trade divergences. Now at the moment, there's nothing. It's just pure PvP and get wrecked. So yeah, I think I'm done trading. I have a couple of things I have to do on my bucket list. To read this one. Also to read this one. See the market psychology of big boy traders. And this one, maybe I'm missing some TA. But most of all, I need to backtest a strategy that I have in mind regarding the 9 EMA. I think I really want to see if I drop my win rate and I increase my R. Physically, that's too painful for me, but I want to see if it's more profitable. If instead of aiming for 1.5 to 2.5, I'm aiming for 3, 4 to see if that makes a difference. If my entries are like this, there's no fucking. It has to be 0.5 R, 0.5 R, 0.5 R every time. So yeah, I'll be back in. I'd say 1 hour. See if the trade worked. See if it didn't. Thing is, what's gonna happen, relatively speaking, with no TA involved here, if I do something like this. New Year's is here, so we're gonna get something like this to get this liquidity at some point. I don't know when. Then we're going to do this. Then we're gonna fake backtest, and then at some point, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe this one is gonna grab the liquidity, so it's gonna go higher like this. But that's what I'm thinking. But for now, I think it's over with my trade and trading in general. Until after Christmas, until there's more liquidity in the market. If I look at like the big boys that move, I don't know what virtual is all about, man. It's just every time I open it, it's green. Every time I open it, it's green. Every time. Harmony? What the hell? Yeah, I really don't know what can happen now. Anything can happen. It's just no setups, no nothing. You just pray to God and hope that it pumps, or you pray to God and hope that it dumps. This dumped a bit if I was shorting that, but no, it has to pump on mine. I think I'll close here. Wait, what just happened? Wow. If I wanted to FOMO, I would do this. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Everything is telling me that it's going to pump, but it's going to be such a shitty pump, low liquidity, that I don't trust it. So I want to get out of whatever trade I'm doing right now and be done with it. Remove these because I already tested them. It's only $6 though. 0.6R. If we lose that, we're gonna lose like 1.8R today. Legitimately no volume. At the moment, it's not moving, and to be honest, I think I'm done. I'll come back in like an hour, 2 hours, see if it worked, see if it didn't. If it didn't work, it's fine. If it did work, if it didn't work, it doesn't really matter. We're not gonna lose that much in terms of R, 0.6 R. So it's just such a shame, such a shame to what happened. What a shame. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm done trading for today. I'll come back in like 2 hours to see what happened. So I'll see you then. I am back from my break. I was not on my PC, and so not only did I get stopped out, which is roughly here, 9766, 9866. Actually, I got stopped right here. Like right there. That's where I got stopped. Wait, this is not good. There we go. So I got stopped here. It's a shame because this should have definitely hit my 50%. I was targeting the liquidity of this bar here. It just never reached it. And I was watching this. I left the house, I came back, and I saw this candle on the 10 minute, and I was like, yeah, even if I didn't get stopped on this candle, I was gonna get stopped on the next one. So I need to review what exactly happened. Why did I think this was going to happen to go to zero? To be fair, a lot of them did that. Pepe did that. This did that. OP did that. Sui didn't. Too strong. Odo didn't. Kind of. XRP did. Link did. This shitcoin did. Dot did. This shitcoin did. So almost all of them did what I wanted to happen, which was take the liquidity on the 15 minute. So this didn't do it. This, I mean, this is too low, but it still went quite lower. Bonk did. OP went super low, so at the moment I am not stable enough mentally to trade again. I took 3 losses in a row today. This one should have been a win. I got extremely greedy. It was a really small loss. So the mistake was too late entry. I wanted to enter here. This would have been a 2R easily. Yeah, so it would have been done for the day. This one, I was correct on my judgment. I was just too early. So I shorted at 1250. So if I shorted this would have worked out pretty fine. This wouldn't have worked out. This would have been way too late. Yeah, so I think the mistake that I made was that I trusted that FTM would go back down. But I'll analyze to see what exactly happened at the end of the day. And I'll make a review on it. Specifically at the moment, I believe that I overtraded. This last one here was a pretty good entry. It was a really good entry. I should have just put my stop right here. But I left the house, so I couldn't have done it. I was expecting a higher leg up or something. And this one stopped me out right here. Yeah, for now I think this is it. I want to read this, and I'm going to journal my trades and then analyze them at the end of the day. See what exactly went wrong. I'll see you guys later. One more day under the belt. This is really demoralizing. Three losing trades in a row when one should have been a win. The other was kind of emotional. And the third one was good, but just never reached target. I was really thinking of putting it here and just like playing it super safe. But I think it was the greed. So greed 1 and greed 2. That's what that's what killed us today. 2 greedy trades and one, was it FOMO? I think we were not mentally stable for this one yet. We went there way too quick. Way too quick. I'm still debating of entering a position now, but especially this one that we missed because we left. And this is such a shame because it would have been a fantastic trade on a breakout. Right here, I would have longed this like this. Stop loss below here. Probably at 1%. But I made it here. On the next candle, it would have done something like this, and it would have been a free trade, and I would have targeted 3 hour or something. But by the way this was moving, I would have just done by bar, like this. Boom, 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 and I would have gone stopped out here, which would have been a 3.8R. 3.8R. We'll see. I'm really craving to enter another long. Because not only, yes, we're at the top of the range, but we're breaking out of this, and it was really strong. And finally, the 4 hours getting momentum, especially on the awesome oscillator. This is reminiscent of last year quite a bit. Like this one here. But this took almost a month. It's reminiscent of this, where it just completely Armageddon and then it bounced back up. Or is it this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days and then breakout, or 7 days. Top to bottom is 37%. Sorry, I think it's the same. I have a feeling, I remember this in, was it in 2023? Yes, I remember this, where there's just no volume until January 1st or 2nd on a Monday. And for us, it's going to be on a Wednesday, so it's going to be trading day, pretty good. Wednesday and Thursday. Can I go back on the 2 hour, or is that too far? 23. Yeah, so this was essentially an untradeable pile of shit. It's just like, as we dumped, second dump, we're dumping. And how it looks like there's a lot of wicks below, so it seems we're pretty bullish. And finally we broke out of this. Even with a back test. Woo-wee! You would have bought this shit like this. On the next 2 hour candle, even this if you want it. This would have been a fantastic trade like this. A fantastic trade, and you just let it run, this one. You just let it run. Wow. 200% in 30 days. So I suspect we're going to have something like this. But where's the resistance? Is this it? My monthly? I think that makes most sense. Can it be this like this? Yeah, because I think if we break this, I think we're going to run. We're definitely going to run back to the highs here. 143. It's guaranteed of a... Can it 2x from here? Yeah, it needs to go. We need to have the altcoin season of the year, but I'm just looking for divergences. This one. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll analyze stuff later. I need a mental break for this stuff. I want to read something else. I just need a mental refresher. And I'll be back after analyzing my stuff. Okay, so I am back. In the meantime, last time I talked was at this position here in these candles, and by the looks of things, everything was going extremely hardly bullish. It was so bullish on a breakout of ETH. So everything was just fantastic, especially because the 30-minute we finally broke through and we're pumping, but I'm pretty sure we still have a lot of leeway until the 1 hour moving average. So while this was pumping, I was thinking of myself, do I want to buy? I feel like I'm buying late. And I was looking at Gala for a long, and mentally I wanted to long somewhere around this position here, somewhere around these two candles. And I just didn't really trust myself. I was in a mental state of being too scared. I was just like, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. I was just scared. I was just too scared to enter a position. Just too scared to enter a position. Um, I was looking at this and it was slowly just keep creeping higher and higher and higher and higher. And on my mind, I had the thought process of if this breaks and does something like this and we break this high, then it's going to keep running. And I really wanted to long like here. Yes, it's a late long, but if I do something like that and it comes back into the range, at least it's a worthy trade. We waited a bit too long for confirmation, and the best position that we should have entered would have been here, but I was not mentally ready for it. Also, what I've noticed by analyzing my trades, I am focusing too much on the low time frames instead of the 15 and the 5. I'm going too much on the 1 minute and I'm creeping, watching like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? And it's every candle is an emotional roller coaster which saps my strength. So I need to just stay on the 15th and maybe for entries on the 5 and then just chill on that. Because everything higher is destruction. So this is the fourth trade of the day and I made a critical mistake, which I despise doing it. My original take profit would have been here. I also didn't record, which was a shame, but this entire process here, when it dumped, was an intense wave of negative emotions. I just kept telling myself, why the fuck didn't you just close? Because my take profit was here at 3.5, 3.4, roughly at this area, because of the 618, the 6 Juanita, right here. So it hit the 618 just barely, right at the mark, and I would have been out. And I had it in my brain to close, but I just told myself, no, I want more. So I got greedy, and when I saw this, my heart sank. I just completely, it sank. Thankfully, it recovered. It kept bumping. Yes, it did sink, but I was just looking at this 9 EMA and everything was fine. It's just I did not want to go in the red. Mentally, I was not ready to lose a fourth trade or be in the red for a fourth trade, even for a split second. And then I targeted this resistance on the monthly, which is huge. But I did not take it there, I took it here. Which is really bad because I moved my take profit higher and then it dumped back down on this candle. And when I was seeing it live, I think it contained quite a bit of volume because we took the liquidity and then it dumped again. But again, I'm looking at the 1 minute, which is a shame. But for me, it was clear as day that that's huge resistance, and I didn't want to risk my profit taking off. So that's the fourth trade. The mistake of this is I was just not ready again to trade. So I entered late again. Quite quite telling for the day. I just keep entering trades super late. It's like I have a fear of, like, I don't want to enter a long here because I don't have no confirmation. But then if I enter a long here, it's too late. So it's the same thing for here. Oh, I want to enter a long bull, but I need more confirmation. And then if I want to enter here, I'm like, oh, but what if it goes down now? What if my take profit is taken? Then I'm gonna have a fourth or losing trade, and it keeps going higher, and then I FOMO in. It was a valid trade, but it's still FOMO based on emotions. And looking back at this is such a shame because the plan was originally just to enter here. Would have been to enter here, hold a stop loss. Yes, this would have been painful, extremely painful. This area, but look at this, an 8R, 8 9R. Even if we targeted the 2R, which we did, I would have still maybe entered the long here again, especially on this candle, and just another 5 6R. So yeah, this trade made us back all our losses for the day. Um, yeah, it's just a shame that we missed, especially Popcat on this breakout here. That would have been a massive, 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 massive. Something like this would have been extremely good. 11R. We just have to be more emotionally conscious. And then second thing that we have to do, we have too much on the chart. So tomorrow we're going to cut a lot of this. There's too many lines, too much overload of information. If I look at this like this on the 15, everything, it just becomes extremely clear. I don't even have to put anything on the chart. I instantly know this is support. I'm gonna buy somewhere here. This is resistance. I'm gonna sell here. If we break out of this area, we need to long, and that's what I did. But we longed extremely late. What was it again? 102. So we longed like roughly here on this breakout, which is okay, but it's too late, especially on how the candles are forming. So now my analysis of the future, since yes, we're on a Monday, but it's holiday season, I suspect we're going to keep pumping, maybe take the liquidity again. Something like this up high and then completely dump. This has to be taken. All this liquidity that we formed today has to be taken. It just depends when. I don't want to predict when we do it, but we'll have to do it. I mean, look at all these liquidities. So yeah, we'll see for tomorrow.